wide blades full, boys, keep your wide blades full. I can do a respectable tally myself whenever I like to try. But they know me round the back blocks, that's where Shackman done the guy.
The story of Cardin's arrival in Australia is really quite incredible, because after many weeks of planning on our part and anticipating that he would arrive on the Sunday morning, when we got to the airport we found that the models and Madame Pesquier, his directrice of press relations, was there, plus all the beautiful clothes, but no Cardin and Monsieur André Olivier, his co-director. And we subsequently found out that he had literally sneaked into Australia 5 days earlier and had disappeared onto the beaches. This was absolutely marvellous, because it meant that when he was ready for the official part of his visit, he was relaxed and happy. The Australian Wool Board invited Pierre Cardin to come to Australia for a number of reasons. Paramount amongst these is the fact that he uses a great deal of wool in his collections each year, and in terms of fashion inspiration and ultimate sales of wool, this is of paramount importance.
L'établissement espérant te retrouver des lits bientôt. Stop, un moment pour toi, Pierre. Hein? Puis Pérou, j'ai mis tout va bien sous la pluie. Stop, avant changer hôtel, Gwenport, Sydney, nouvelle adresse, à 17e. Ça va?
Très bien.
Tu n'as rien d'autre à envoyer?
Non, c'est amical. Non, c'est pareil.
C'est quoi comme space?
Il y a un ballon, il faut qu'on achète. We buy one bowl. You can buy one bowl for the boy.
Tu veux que je mette Pérou à
Yes.
Cardin?
My name is Terry O'Keefe, and I'm the Director of Public Relations of the Wool Board. And it's my job to explain to the wool growers of Australia what the Wool Board and the International Wool Secretariat are doing with the substantial funds that the wool growers provide every year, together with the government, for wool promotion, research and technical developments. One of the outstanding issues, I believe, between the wool grower and the people that are working with him is this problem of fashion. Pierre Cardin, for example, one of the very great designers, the very great couturiers of the world today, has come to Australia on a quite exceptional mission. He is showing for the first time a brand new collection in Australia, coinciding with its release in Europe. The press in Australia has presented him in a rather favourable fashion. It will be interesting now to see how the wool growers react to him.
But you came down the coast, didn't you, from Brisbane? Did you come down that way, did you?
Yeah, no, directly here.
Yes, that's right. Well, you didn't see the west
I see
of
nothing.
Australia. No.
I see only
Coast.
stone, only
Mountains and rivers.
Yes, que des pierres, oui.
Yeah.
Maintenant, nous étions beaucoup trop hauts pour le
But
juger.
you see, you have a big desert.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Big leader.
Oh, yes. This is a big continent. It's a very dry one, too.
The name is desert.
Oh, there's the
Gobi.
Simpson Desert. And,
Simpson Desert?
Yes, and the...
Why Simpson? Is a name, private name, Simpson.
Yeah, oh, and Simpson must have died there years ago trying to
Oh,
explore.
poor man, yes.
One of the difficulties probably we face at the Wool Board is that fashion is so remote from the average wool grower. You could probably find not a greater division between a producer of a commodity and its end use than between the wool grower and fashion. Wool is a fashion fibre. I think probably many wool growers don't consider this issue at all.
What I like to do and what I try to do is a very hard job to do, because it's very easy to do something what you know. But
When you want to change the face of something, you must start for one people. And of course, one people is always ridiculous. But if you want to start in the life for a new thing, you must shock the people. The beach is not, it starts with one in England. It started 6 years before in England. You don't can change the fashion of the world in one day or in 1 year. You must expect for maybe 10 years. If you want to see really the difference of fashion. But if you want change, you must always be young. Of course, I am ridiculous if myself, I am not young man, and if I want to look the same young boy, 15 or 19 years. But if I have 20 years, I shock you, of course. Is the reason why I want to see my show for men or women, in my opinion, in my mind, I mean always young, because young can change, because young is the strongest people in the life, because in future become men or women, did you know?
Do you try and make both your men's and your women's clothes, the look that you create is to look sexy?
But sexy is the life, sexy. It's the first thing in the life, the sex. I mean, people don't like speak with that, but it's the truth. I want first is the new. Elegant and sexy, of course. What you expect for the dress. But I start with the creation, as creation is always young.
Any hobbies?
Any hobby? What hobby? I have many, but I don't remember now what it is now. I like to travel to see the museum. I like modern music. I like walking alone. I like the rain. I like the new thing. I like the look in the people. I like the meeting of some people I don't know. I like literature. I like what is life.
The large ones, those are what they call mackerel.
What name?
Mackerel.
Mackerel. Oh, I like very much.
The only thing is they're very slimy. Very slimy. Mine stinks.
Goodbye.
Different life. He work very much and he want to be very quiet. He have a very quiet life. A lovely house on the Seine. And I think he very happy with very few friends. Have a very good life, a funny life, with full of friends and full of dinner, and I love to go many times to the nightclubs and discotheques and things like that. And just for weekends, we mean the same thing. We fly very many times to the south of France and also Tunisia or Italy for 2 or 3 days when we can. We go to the country. But in Paris, we have very few time out of the Cardin house together.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, it's a big day for girl talk because sitting beside me I have none other than Monsieur Pierre Cardin, the famous French designer for women's and men's clothes. Welcome to the program. I must say the thing that made me feel just a little less nervous about meeting you, Monsieur Cardin, was the fact that you designed the beautiful costumes for the movie La Belle et la Bête by Cocteau. Did you enjoy this sort of work?
Oh yes, when I started, because I'm very young when the Belle et la Bête is starting.
Oh yes,
I work with Jean Cocteau and Christian Villard.
And you were with Dior for a while?
Yes, I started Christian Dior too in 1947 for the new look, yes.
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 I remember a tweed suit I had in the new look, but I really felt just the end. It came almost to the ankles. I thought
What do you mean it's very easy to work too, did you see? It's very long, but the fashion is always pleasant to wear when it is a fashion.
That's right. We've got a little bit of film here to show of your fashions. And this is the rehearsal at Wentworth Hotel. And Monsieur Cardin, these are some of the fashions. This was the rehearsal, was it, where you were...
I think he's clever, creative, fascinating, and he has a very tiring life because it's very difficult to repeat all the time the same things. He's alive. He likes art. He likes everything. He likes movement. He likes everything, and he likes young people. He really does, and it's fun. Every minute is fun, I must say.
Bondi Witch?
That's the sewer tower.
No,
This is all...
I've been Rose Bay, it's all side Rose Bay.
Yeah, Rose Bay.
Yes, oh yes.
It's a beautiful place.
On vous attendait parce que je vous laisse avec ma femme l'entrée. Hein. Je vous ai rencontré hier aussi.
Oh, no. I thought the scotch was for you. There is no orange juice at the moment. Won't be long.
For me? Yes. But I'm all man. It's very easy to wear, and you are always zip because zip is nice and is a modern way for the clothing.
There is much ground for young designers to cover in the field of men's fashion as in the field of women's fashion, or is there more?
For women it's much more, of course.
Will this ever change?
No, for men it's always not so. Today is men, here today is back, here today is the back, here today is the sleeve, here today. No, the art of course is different. Did you know, I try to do something new for everything, for stocking, for belts, for hat, for everything. It's what I like. If I don't do that, I'm not design. And the fashion is for young. The creation is for young.
Monsieur Cardin, when you design something and you feel it's, pretty way out, do you hold anything back? You're not frightened to, manufacture something that you feel is just too way out for the public?
No.
You never hold anything back?
No.
We just don't think we're able to do it here. I don't think the country's ready yet for it. We can sort of think of crazy things, and we know it's not going to sell.
You are not interesting.
That's for sure. Nobody interesting in Australia. They're all streets, so be
interesting in the life. This is the new conception of the jewelry. Is silver, and the color too is silver. Is not. Did you see?
Do you think of the lady in the street and what she's going to like, or what you want her to wear?
No. Some people like, some not like. For you, you feel elegant. For me, you feel elegant. Maybe for this man, you feel not elegant. It's a big problem for everybody. If I see this in every store, every magazine, I say I don't like this.
Right, yeah.
Did you understand?
Yeah.
I like opposition.
Do you think perhaps it's a larger step from the clothes that we're wearing now to your style of clothes and has been made by men before?
Oh, I don't can change the face of the monde, of the world in one day. It's not possible. No, I mean, no. Did you know it takes a long time in the life? Every shape takes long time. Every shape. Always look in your boy. Never so. When you are here, you can turn as you like, at cross if you prefer, and you go in this way, always. You know, very, did you understand, boy? What is the name? He don't look me because I'm not the model. Not all the boy.
The other two boys, that,
He's looking his shoes.
you must watch. Yes, watch all the time.
I am the model, not you. You are the model. Did you know? And always here, and while you are, it's I'm talking, not them, and you stay, maybe you stay a moment here, but never stay, no, always stay square. You're moving very, very square. Did you understand? Not when you present a model, it's a different way after, did you know? For the dressing, different. And you come here. David, you are here. You are with your girl here. David, you are with your girl here. And
Dès que la bouille pas, je le mets en place. Après, je l'arrange. Quand je vais complètement écraser, après, je l'arrange. Alors, soyez pas affolés. Ça y est, comment va la poitrine?
Regarde. C'est des mondes que c'est grande.
Un peu, oui, c'est vrai.
Prenez le dos,
vous arrangez le dos parce qu'elle souvent incline.
the music is more fast now. It's not the same the first moment. Now the music yes, when it's here, you are in this side, you go and you come here. Yes, it's always. You have not music. Why I am not music today?
Which music? Romantic.
I started working with him, with Mr. Cardin, by just going to see him. I've heard about him in New York and through various channels and art. And I went to see him personally just to see him, and I wanted to work for him. And he told me to, I was introduced to him, and he told me to walk around, to take my coat off to a stand, and he looked me over, and then he asked me my name again, and I said David Tolan, and he says, I like that name, David. And he says, I'm taking you to London, and that's how I started working for him in London. And then I came back to Paris.
What do you try to do when you're modeling for him?
I try to project his feeling of what he expects the most from a person that is wearing his clothes. His clothes are alive, so the person wearing the clothes must be alive. You almost have to be an actor to put on different wardrobes. You have to feel your part of what you're putting on. When you put on one of these space costumes, you feel modern, and you must project this over. The people are too much every day in life are more like sheep. They follow one another. There's very few leaders. They put on a 25-year-old suit, and they think they're being modernized, and the buildings around them are being modernized, and cars and everything in the household. And the only thing that's not being modernized is the clothes. The people that wear clothes are 10, 15, 20 years old.
Nearly all of our wool, and there is a substantial amount of it, goes into clothing and allied products. And fashion, of course, is the greatest motivator for the sale of clothing. And therefore we are extremely interested in fashion. It's the sparking plug of wool. If there wasn't fashion, we really wouldn't sell wool. We would sell enough wool to hide to satisfy people's modesty. We wouldn't sell that fabulous amount of wool which is necessary when people are interested in fashion and are wearing clothes not simply for purposes of modesty, the basic purpose of clothing, but they want to make themselves look something, and they want to be with it, and they want to be in fashion.
Roll among the wool, boys, all among the wool. Keep your wide blades full, boys, keep your wide blades full. I can do a respectable tally myself whenever I like to try, but ain't army round the back blocks, that's where Jack from the guy.
It is natural color, with the smell, it's so...
That is, that'd be about 64's quality merino.
64 quality of merino?
Yes, that one there.
Where is merinos?
Merino?
Merinos.
Merino, well, actually it's an Australian breed, originated from Spain originally, Spain and France, but the merino sheep is more or less famous to Australia. But this is the show floor where the wool is displayed for the buyers. They go into the room and bid on it at auction.
So strange, huh?
It's got to be done up so that it can be shipped overseas. It's all been opened up for buyer's inspection, and now it's got to be done up again.
Dead. How many sheep of this you must to cut? For one, how many? 1,000?
Approximately 30 sheep to a bale of wool.
30? Only 30?
30 sheep.
Oh, it's not many.
No.
I mean, it's more.
Now, would you like to go down into the store itself?
Yes, I will.
Yeah. Generally round about, depending on the five. This is all wool that's been brought from the sorting areas, and the boys take it up to the bin.
And when they arrive, you put in every separate
depending
where
it belongs,
yes.
it's sorted into its...
But some is white, some is brown.
Well, basically the same colour, but on the
Same
country...
colour. In the country, some red, some change the colour.
There you
Grey
go.
here.
The grey here.
It looks textile. It looks fur. It's jacket.
Yeah.
It's new.
Yes, well that sheep is camel.
Imprimé, watch this, and printed. It's beautiful printed, not it? It's natural printed, different color inside. It's in semi, the conditionnel hair. Conditionné, c'est-à-dire conditionné en même temps. On voit presque la bête quand on le met par terre, hein?
We hadn't had a decent place to try. Discovered it. Yeah.
On voit très bien la bête, là.
Very late, but good. Too late.
Ja, goed is het voor de deur. Là.
And boom.
Ne mets pas trop tes nattes, défais tes cheveux au contraire. Je préfère, tu vois. Non, mais ne mets pas un peu des cheveux des frères, on n'a pas déjà beaucoup de temps. Il n'y a pas de trous là, je dis. Il y a des trous là, l'heure actuelle. Des trous, on attend, regardez son frère. Maria. Anira. Cool. Faut les coincer au milieu. Mais les coincer au milieu comme ça. Viens André. On va les coincer comme ça au milieu. C'est incroyable, là je suis absolument noyé là-dedans, non? C'est bien, absolument. Famille.